All right, we're out here in the shop playing around with the wife's Mustang. We got to try to get this back glass in. I just been kind of cleaning right here. I just had this laying around. It got it about that clean. And then this is what everybody recommends. This is the 303. This is a cleaner here. And then this is your protector. I'm not doing exactly like the bottle says. You're supposed to rinse it and, you know, all that stuff. But I just sprayed it here. I'm just trying to get it somewhat clean. Looks a lot better, though. I still got to do this side. All I did is sprayed it real good. And then just took a little light scrubber and scrubbed it. So our plan is to figure out how this damn thing works. I'm guessing this is kind of like the support for the glass. You can see it is separated here. And I can't even get it to wrap around. So we're probably going to have to loosen up the roof. Bring it back a smidge. But right now I'm just kind of cleaning and trying to figure out exactly how this actually works. You can see it's coming undone a little bit here. But this material has got to wrap around this, I'm guessing. You can kind of see it's what it's going to look like. So we got to clean all this real good and glue it. This is the clamps I bought off of Amazon. Actually, it may have been eBay. So, like, if you're just fixing your top that came undone or the bottom, you just need one set of clamps. But since I'm putting in the whole windshield, I decided to get 2 sets of clamps. That way, this can be for the top. This can be for the bottom. This is the tint. The tint are back tail lights. This is the glue that we're going to use. Window weld. It's supposed to be really good. So hopefully we can get that. This kind of pissed me off. And, you know, maybe it's my fault, maybe it's not. Because I waited too long. So I ordered this, all this crap, months ago. I'm just now able to get around to it. This has been a climate control shop. Broke the seal on the primer, because that's what it says. This is $28 for this little tiny ass bottle. $28 for this single step primer. It's what they recommend to go with your 3M window weld. Broke the seal. They had a protective seal here. Pulled that off. Unscrewed it. Notice anything? It's dried up. Absolutely no liquid in there. It smells just like primer that you use for PVC. I was just going to use some of that primer, but guess what? We used it all on the pool, so I don't have any primer. Usually I got primer all, you know, laying around, but I messaged these people. I'm already past the window, but I just basically said, hey, same thing. It's never been open. I finally get to use it, and nothing. $28 damn dollars for this damn thing. What is so special about this? But so I got probably about $100 in material to do this back glass. I didn't realize they make a whole new top for about $300 to $400, and it gets rid of the glass. It's just the, you know, your typical one that you see in a lot of convertibles. It's just the, what the hell is that called? Vinyl, I guess. Vinyl glass. But I didn't see that until after I already bought this crap. And like I said, $28 for this, and now I'm screwed. Do I pay another $2,800, or do I pay another $28 and get another one? Take the same chance? I don't know. I'm going to do some thinking on it. I got to get this Mustang glass put back in. That way we can get it to the detail shop. Get it detailed really good for the wife, and then she can start driving it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish cleaning this. Like I said, I'm just spraying this on there like that. I'm not doing it like the directions say. I'm being lazy. I'm just kind of basically breaking loose all that rub, all that dirt, all the nastiness. And like I said, I'm probably going to loosen this top up. That way this can kind of relax. And then for now, I guess I'm going to clean this the best I can. I don't know if I'm just going to do it without the primer. I don't know. But either way, I think what I need to do is glue this this frame in this vinyl. Get that all glued, top and bottom. And I'll probably let it sit overnight. And then we'll put the glass in. And then glue everything again. Never done this before, so I don't have a clue what I'm doing. You're gonna learn as I go, and the crap that I screw up, you'll know not to do. All right, well, I'm gonna go ahead and finish cleaning, and then we'll rendezvous back in a minute. So since we're gonna be waiting on parts, more than likely, we're probably just going to take some time out and tint our tail lights and see how that turns out. It's 12 degrees outside. I got the shop set at 62, somewhere over there. Yeah, so it feels really nice in the shop, so we shouldn't have no problems putting our tint on since it's not freezing out. It is freezing outside though, but 12 degrees, that's ridiculous. All right, we'll see you in a little bit. Started doing a little bit of research on this 3M product. I was thinking maybe I could do it without the primer, but they're saying you have to have this primer because it will activate this and make a better seal. They say if you do not use the primer, eventually your seal will give out. So you have to have the primer to make this work like it's supposed to. So I ordered another one, and hopefully it won't be dried up. But we're not going to be waiting around this time. When we get it, we're going to go ahead and start putting in the glass. So now we're just going to be on hold on that. Got all my window clamps set up and ready. Now, I've never done this before, so this is new also. I ordered some tint that's supposed to fit these tail lights, and I'll unravel it, and probably need to read the directions, see how you do that. I know we got to clean the tail lights because they're a little dirty. We'll get that all cleaned up, and then let's put that on. That's going to look cool, I think. So these are going to be tinted. I think I put the headlights in, and I don't even think I showed you guys. I don't remember. But I got the new headlights in. Much better. And look, no duct tape. So those are the smoked headlights, and that's what this is too. It's also a smoke. So the tail lights will be smoked. I I gotta get a new reflector, and apparently they make smoked reflectors too, so it'd be smoked also. We're just gonna smoke the crap out of that, and then we'll change that one out, and that'll be tinted also. All right, enough rambling. Let's get these thingamajiggers on there. And 3, 2, 1. Well, hell, everybody on YouTube does that. Well, that didn't work for me. Son of a... Well, it's not looking that great. I am getting wrinkles like crazy, and this is what I was worried about, the curvature. Trying to get all these wrinkles out. I'm using my heat gun, just putting light heat Just trying to get it on there. You know what? I should have started. If you do this, start with the easy one first, not the hardest one. But it looks a lot better. This may be a 20-footer. Looks good from 20 foot. Maybe 5 feet. But I still got to get these wrinkles out. I'm still trying to work them. But now they're getting hard because of the heat. I may have ruined it. There's some little bubbles here. These should be a lot easier, but yeah, I shouldn't have started with the hardest one first. Dagnabbit. You can definitely see a difference. Looks nice. If you were a professional and knew how to do this, it would look a lot better. I'll let you know how it turns out. I may pop back in after I do a couple more, but this is time consuming and it's pissing me off. Because, you know, it ain't got to be perfect, but you know me, it's got to be perfect. Son of a gun. Well, about 10 feet looks pretty damn good. You can kind of see before, after. So I am not skilled enough for this. If you get real close, you can see bubbles. I actually cut that on accident. I pushed too hard and actually scraped through it. So now I got a boo-boo. Luckily it's on the corner, you can't really tell. But yeah, this being curved like that is really hard. I'm not skilled enough, and maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Actually, I don't know what I'm doing. This is definitely a learning process. If I took my time, I could probably do a little better job, but I don't know. This ain't for me, that's for sure. I'll probably just buy new tail lights because I thought it'd be a lot easier than this. Honestly, when I ordered this stuff, I didn't even look. I didn't even notice that this had a curb on it. Got a little curb appeal. But I think I gotta remember, I can't get picky because my wife's not even gonna notice. And nobody's really gonna notice until you get really close up, or if you watch this YouTube video, you may know. Third brake light, that came out perfect. Because it's flat. All I did was stuck it on there and it was cut perfect. I'll try to look this up. I got this off of eBay. He prints them off himself. And they're cut perfect. I mean, I'm happy with it. It's not their fault. Even in the directions, when you read in here, it basically says, take your time. And yeah, I tried to, but this is a little too tedious for me. But like I said, about 10 feet. Let's see. So I can see it, of course, right here. Let's count how many feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's turn around right here. Can't see it. Well, about 5 feet. Not too bad. I'm happy with it for now. Oh, well, I'm not happy with it. I can deal with it. Like I said, my wife, if I don't even say nothing, she won't even notice. She doesn't pay attention and stuff like that. So that's all that matters, right? As long as it looks good from a distance. That's all we're trying to achieve here. 5 feet away, it looks pretty good. I think I'm just going to go ahead and order, probably not right now, but later, once we get her up on the road and driving, I'll probably order some actual tinted tail lights. Because that's going to bug me. It shouldn't bug me, but like I said, you can't tell until you get up really close. This one done good just because there's no curbs on it. So this side I kind of experimented because I pretty much decided I'm just going to end up ordering new tail lights later. Sorry about that. I think I'm catching a cold. You know, it's only 12 degrees outside. This one I tried to put on dry without solution. You know, it recommends 2 drops of Dawn dish soap and 16 ounces of water. So that's what I did. And I was thinking maybe I'm having problems with the water. So I tried to put it on dry. It started going in perfect. But then whenever I started trying to push it, it wouldn't let me get these air bubbles out. So I was screwed. So if you get real close, you can see the air bubbles. Like, damn it. Because putting it on dry, it actually laid down pretty nice. Like the edges look better. This one I used water. And you can see this one I did really good. I got my curves down. But then I got my heat gun a little too close and melted the tint just a little bit. This side didn't turn out too bad except for the corners. I got a big old air bubble here. And I mean, that's hard to get this to lay down when it curves like this. And I don't know the tricks yet. I say if you guys attempt this, they're cheap enough. I would order 2 sets. That way if you mess up, just peel it off, throw it away. But it'll work for now. You know, I didn't know if I'd be able to do it or not. Like I said, it's the first time ever doing it. Figure, what the hell, let's try it. But I think it'll work for now. I like it. I don't like the air bubbles and stuff, but for an amateur, not too shabby. Like I said, I've never done it before. This is all new to me. You got to be patient with it, and I honestly don't have the patience for this. The old Mustang Sally is about ready to hit the road. Next week, we'll try it. Hopefully, I'll have that primer, and we can get this back glass put in. Not much today. You know, I was hoping to start the back glass, but like I said, got the primer, opened it up for the first time. It's dried up. So, yeah, we decided to do the tail lights. Like I said, 5 feet away, looks great. Looks great. I think I got to quit being so picky and quit. I mean, at the end of the day, everybody says, you know, that's a $100 Mustang, so don't worry about it. I got all my clamps ready. I don't know if I showed you the LS. We're getting a little closer on the LS. A little sneak peek. Ooh, look at her. She got her oil pan on. She is almost ready to rock and roll. We got some headers for her down here. Brand new chrome headers down in the box. We're going to put that in the LS is going to go in the S10. And I got a turbo 400 down here. We're going to marry that to this LS. So hopefully next week we'll get that back glass put in. All right. Peace out. Signing off. Mustang Sally. Yeah. Oh, wait, that sounds like Macho Man Randy Savage. Need a little excitement? Get you a blue Mustang. Convertible. Oh yeah. Terrible. Terrible. Wish it was a V8. Make it a lot sweeter.